So starting on Tuesday, May 19th, businesses can start to begin the process of safely reopening.
Guidelines for businesses to follow once they reopen have been announced by Worksafe BC and include all different industries from health, education, and personal services to real estate, retail, and restaurants. This comes as the province prepares for phase 2 of reopening and helps to complete the picture of what an evening out might look like. Expect a few changes at some of your favorite restaurants in the near future. I can show you a couple if we walk over this way. Long tables like this, you can expect whoever's looking after the table to serve from here, and then you'll be serving each other down the row. Things like water, you'll probably fill yourself. Menus and condiments like salt and pepper, expect those to be gone. And at smaller tables, say like a 4-seater, you can expect that 4th seat to be removed, and that's going to make way for your server to look after the table without having to get too close to anybody else. Not to mention other changes to procedures in the kitchen. But just because cafes and eateries can open doesn't necessarily mean they will. Neighbours Restaurant in Vancouver is a family business. They've been here 38 years and say they're planning to wait until they can provide that family experience before returning to dine-in service.
I think, the dining experience is something that is kind of sacred, right? So the concept of having someone come in, I can't have condiments and I can place the food, but I have to step away and I have to wear gear. There's nothing pleasurable about that. We take pride, 80-90% regular clientele, first name basis. It's something that someone walks in the door and you give them a hug and you give them an embrace, and you find out how the kid's soccer game went or how the graduation was.
Echoing some of those concerns, Pigeon Restaurant in Gastown says while they do plan to reopen in the foreseeable future, they're not committing to a date just yet until they can work out some of the kinks in the experience.
I think the guests are going to have to be comfortable with this. We're going to have to be comfortable with this, and we have to find this awkward dance that normally, just reactionary on how we would clear a table or how we would pour water or how we do that simple interaction that makes this a beautiful dance. Is going to be slightly different and maybe potentially a little bit awkward at first.
Meanwhile, the CEO of a global restaurant group behind eateries like Trattoria agrees it's going to be tough, but they're going to give it a shot and have already started calling staff back in.
Now, all the hard work must start it. So we're going through all the restaurants to look at from a safety perspective and how can we fire up this company which used to be 800 staff to become some kind of a semi-normal. Not going to be a normal, but it's going to be a semi-normal.
In Vancouver, David Zura, City News.